Hey, what's up, people? Pizowell here, and today I want to talk to you about the new thriller, Don't Tell a Soul. Now, this is partially going to be a review of the movie as well as a review of this new Lionsgate Blu-ray release. Two teen brothers steal a large sum of money to help their ailing mother. It's the perfect crime. That is until their caper leads to a man getting stuck down a well. Now, the brothers are faced with a conundrum. Do they save the man and face the consequences of their actions, or leave him down there to rot? Don't Tell a Soul is a tale of two movies in one. The first half of Don't Tell a Soul reminded me of the movie Found, and that's a good thing. Don't Tell a Soul quickly establishes a dark, gritty tone. We're introduced to brothers Matt and Joey. Matt is distant and cold, thanks in large part to his late abusive father. Joey is a pushover, easily taken advantage of by Matt, but seems to be a good kid at heart. The first half of Don't Tell a Soul features some good dramatic tension between the two. Joey wants to do the right thing while Matt vehemently and violently opposes. Joey treats the trapped man named Hamby almost like a pet at first, bringing him food, water, a blanket, and even toilet paper. They strike up an unlikely friendship, asking each other deep questions about their home lives and their faith. Joey sort of reverts to this childlike wonderment with Hamby and having access to him, kinda like talking to a goldfish while pecking on its bowl. At the same time, Joey is becoming more and more frustrated with his brother, soon discovering that the money they stole wasn't entirely intended for their sick mother. At this point, Don't Tell a Soul had me in the palm of its hand. It was shaping up to be a movie about a young man being forced to weigh the love for his family against doing the right thing and saving a man's life. There were some lapses in logic along the way, but I dug the dark atmosphere, the strained relationship between the brothers, Joey's childlike behavior with Hamby, and I was reasonably certain that a satisfyingly grim conclusion lay ahead. Then there's the twist. Not that it's a bad twist necessarily, it certainly thickens the plot. But from this point on, Don't Tell a Soul careens into silliness and just downright implausibility. Character motivations turn on a dime. Characters go from good to from evil to really evil to good, and from good to evil to almost fatherly. I think writer and director Alex McCauley wanted to add a kind of whimsical fairy tale-like vibe to the movie, but he's asking a lot of the audience to overlook some glaring logic problems. For instance, we get a shootout in the streets with two cops that, once finished, offers the characters time enough to stand around and swap dialogue for what feels like a really long time, without any backup arriving for the shot cops anywhere in sight, not even a distant siren. Then one of the brothers asks a wanted murderer if he can tag along with him, because he wants to learn to be a killer, or he just wants to get out of this town really, really bad. The final 15 minutes or so is just a head-scratcher. Characters who spent most of the film practically invalid are now hip-firing, dead-eye riflemen, and the movie even tries to hit you in the feels at the very end, going out on a happy ending, which doesn't feel forced or melodramatic at all. The movie sports a good cast, including Finn Whitehead and Jack Dylan Grazer. Rainn Wilson delivers a strong but confusing performance as Hamby, and Mina Suvari has a small but crucial role as the boy's sickly mother. From a technical point of view, Don't Tell a Soul is a well-made film with a strong sense of setting, but the drastic tonal shift at the midway point completely derails what could have been a delightfully dark coming-of-age tale. As strong and as promising as the first half of Don't Tell a Soul is, the second half knocks it down so many pegs, I just can't recommend it. I say skip Don't Tell a Soul. As for this Blu-ray release from Lionsgate, I thought the picture quality and the sound quality were both excellent on this release. I'd give the picture quality a solid 4 or 4.5 out of 5. Same thing with the audio quality. I'd give it a solid 4 to 4.5 out of 5. Also, Don't Tell a Soul looked and sounded fantastic on this release from Lionsgate. As far as extras are concerned, we get flesh and blood creating Don't Tell a Soul. It's 21 minutes and 24 seconds in length. It includes interviews with writer, producer, and director Alex McCauley, producers Chris Mangano and Mary Kay Poe, Rainn Wilson, Jack Dylan Grazer, Finn Whitehead, Mina Suvari, and more. They discuss shooting on location in Kentucky, the cast, the production design, Nerf gun battles on the set, the editing process, and more. Overall, this is a pretty solid release for Don't Tell a Soul from the folks over at Lionsgate. The picture quality and the sound quality are both fantastic, and we get a pretty nice and informative making-of documentary. If you're a fan of this film, then you definitely want to look into picking up this release. If you've seen Don't Tell a Soul, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge shout out to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and join me for exclusive live streams, get early access to videos, and have a say in what movies I review on my channel. Become a channel member and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.